everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings.
This sports broadcast. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs.
Buffalo Wild.
This sports broadcast. Burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.
We are live here from South Elgin High School in Jachim alongside Coach Hinkle here. Coach, we just finished up a girls varsity game between the Storm and the Hawks, and we have our guys game here. Bartlett, South Elgin. Coach, what are we looking for today? Big game here, rivalry-wise.
Big game. I'm looking forward to seeing how far South Elgin has come. I know Coach Johnson, who's already out working the officials, you'll notice. He's been trying to get up next to them the whole pregame here. So he's getting his information in on how they, how they can do a good job tonight to him. But I know he was very upset at our tournament over Christmas. They went 2-3 in that tournament. They're 17-6 for the year. So they're a far better team than what the results of that tournament, the one loss of that tournament, would show. So I'm anxious to see them play tonight.
We're ready for our national anthem. Energy is already high, Coach. We see the fan section here for South Elgin. Very exciting game ahead. Coming into both games, Bartlett coached by James Woolsmith. They enter with a record of 6-18, 3-9 in the conference. Storm, coached by Brett Johnson, enter with a 17-6 record, 10-2 in conference. But Coach, it's rivalry weekend. Do records really matter when it's a rivalry?
Not really, not at all. In fact, the advantage usually goes to the team that hasn't had quite as good a season. And Coach Woolsmith is not used to having a 6-18. I'll tell you that. Bartlett typically has a very competitive squad. It's just one of those down years. It happens every so often for them.
They did lose their senior, as we see here, Austin Gates. That's their dog. That's their guy who's going to put 20 on a team. Austin was lost during the middle of the season. He's back now and he's ready to go. And we see starters here. We have a senior guard, Jack Stunkel. Gase is a senior. We got Palella, a sophomore big fella, big-time three-point shooter for them, 14. Hayden Angel. And then, here we go. Starting lineup for the Storm. We imagine we see the seniors, Drake Montgomery, Vince Miskevich as well. Very awesome environment right now. We're going to see it live. Here he is, Drake Montgomery. Senior Trace Ashby. Start for the man here. Energy's flying right now. Jace Warwick, how can we forget the big man sniper for the Storm? freshman, grabbing a start. Here's the big man, Vince Miskevich. We see him, possibly Division I prospect from what I've been seeing. Vince has been known to make our highlight reels a lot, Coach, and we're expecting a big game out of Vince here.
Well, Vince, I saw in the paper tonight, Vince is leading the area in rebounding, just under 13 per game. That's a great rebounding total. And he's 4th in the area in scoring. I think he's at 19-9 in scoring. So anyone that's getting you right at 20 points and 14 rebounds or 13 rebounds a game is one heck of a player. And I know they don't know where he's going to go to school, but some school will be lucky to get him. He really is a special type player, so let's see what he can do tonight. And I am anxious to see Mr. Gates from Bartlett. He didn't play at our tournament, so maybe he'll make a big difference with the Bartlett squad. And also anxious to see if Liam Gallagher gets in. He's on a break from Shameless, I guess, tonight. He'll be here. I don't know which one he is.
He's there. He's on the bench.
24.
I see him.
All right. So we'll see if he gets in the game. And I'm just looking at this is the best place in the world for high school basketball. The fans are great. The band is outstanding. The drum line's great. Here we go.
Looking at the lineup here as quickly Gates gets a quick bucket to go. We look at the lineup here for the Storm. It's a little different from what I'm accustomed to when I announce. Obviously, Trace Ashby's here. Lane McVicker, usually one of Johnson's first men to go to off the bench, is here. No Drew Swick in the starting lineup, and then also notably is a steal by Gates. The senior forward, nice poke there by Drake. Some guys missing from the Storm, mainly Aaron Wofford, a sophomore guard, as Stunkel lines up for 3, cans it, Jack Stunkel. Thing here, Aaron Wofford, he is injured. He's not going to come back for the season. I know Aaron personally, wishing him well. Hopefully he can return to the court soon.
Bartlett in a 2-3 zone to start out. Let's see if South Elgin can penetrate this zone.
Ashby to McVicker. McVicker finds Vince. Vince going to take a mid-range jumper. No good. Oh, it bounces in.
Shooters roll. The mid-range jumper. Oh, where have you gone? So good to see that in the game tonight.
That's what makes Vince so dynamic. He can step out for a jumper here or there. Warwick's on Gates. They're going to call. Oh, it's going to be a travel.
I love to see that mid-range jumper. So many teams, all they shoot are threes and layups if they get to the rim, but they don't work that hard to get there a lot of times. So that mid-range jumper, that's my favorite shot. I'm glad to see him take that and put it in.
We got Warwick to Montgomery. Drake. Him and Vince are that 1-2 punch. Don't forget Warwick's that sniper too. Here's Ashby. Warwick, will we see a 3-ball? Good! Chase Warwick for 3!
Each team has 1 3 and 1 inside. That's a good start to this game.
Is a 5-5 not here, stolen by Montgomery. Play in, he throws it down! Drake Montgomery! I have never seen Drake dunk in a game until now.
There you go.
Exciting, even got me on my
feet. His adrenaline is up, you know. There he goes again.
Another steal, Drake. He's gonna pull it back here.
You know his adrenaline is sky high.
McVicker for 3, good! Lane McVicker!
The Storm has come out on fire.
Here we are, 10-5. And we got ourselves a Bear Family McDonald's replay, proudly for the community since 1967. This is actually the McVicker corner tray ball. Montgomery finds him. Oh,
there we go.
Here we are, the Montgomery slam. As I mentioned, Drake usually doesn't flush it in game. Very exciting to see. The energy's even getting me going, Coach. This is exciting.
It is very exciting. What an atmosphere. You just can't beat this. It's outstanding. I don't know how many cheerleaders you got, 100, and the fans are filling the stands. Bartlett's got a nice turnout. It's rivalry night. It's what high school basketball should be. The band is playing. This is exciting. If you can't get up for this, what are you going to
When I announce, I usually don't get that excited. It's my school, but this is awesome. I love this. It's just the energy going through the building. Like I said, our student section is easily 15 rows deep. As Bartlett breaks their press here, it's Hayden Angel, sophomore sharpshooter. Here's Austin Gates, the man to look out for. Ashby on him. Austin dribble. Wolf, corner 3. No good. Rebound, Ashby. On the drive here, Trace. Trace Ashby floats one up. Vince wanted that lob. He ends up getting the tip in. Vince Miskevich. All the bounces are going the way of the Storm so far. Gates has Warwick on him.
South Elgin in the man-to-man defense.
Gates, Angel with Montgomery on him. Stunkel. Jack feeds into Gates. Gates, a little fader on Warwick, no good. Tip rebound, they're going to say off on the Storm. Coach.
That step back there, tough shot to block. Dirk Nowitzki made that the shot that no one else, and he's copied that from Dirk.
It is a sea of red, as we just saw here. Angel on the inbound over to Gates. Stunkel, that's Palella, Alec Palella, big man. He was an all-area football player, or all-conference, one of the two. There he is. Big man's gonna pull it for three, no good. Rebound, Bartlett, Gates, no. Storm gotta gather a rebound on the defensive end. They cannot allow these chances. Palella, Angel, that sharpshooter, no good. Rebound, Bartlett again. That's Garrett Jarina.
His third chance. You can't keep on giving
Can't allow that.
Chance after chance.
Angel.
Good help on the defense down there by Vince.
Stunkel, three, off the front rim. Vince wants it, he got it. Oh, nice poke by Angel. One thing I like, Coach, real quick about the Storm, they have so many different assets they can use. There's talent throughout this entire roster. There's even guys off the bench. Fade away, Gates, no good. Rebound, Miskevich. We'll go to Ashby. Trace bringing it up. Ashby dribbles through two. Montgomery wants a three. Drake, that's going to be a little short rebound. Big Vince over two guys. Vince and the foul. Vince Miskevich.
Well, you might have a lot of talent, and I'm sure you do, but you got one special. This kid can play, boy.
And subs here for Bartlett, as we'll touch on that in a minute. Junior Liam Gallagher and sophomore guard Clark Lewis. Going off that, Vince has been a varsity guy since his sophomore year. Coach Johnson has seen something in him since he took the reins as head coach, and Vince has developed, had a really nice junior season this year for him. Has been absolutely absurd. Misses his free throw. Gates has it. Over to Gallagher. Liam Gallagher passes out. Lewis in the corner. Clark corner. Trey, no good. Rebound, Warwick. 14-5 Storm here. 4 minutes remaining in the first. Ashby. Trace looking, has Warwick.
Bartlett staying in that zone.
Got to worry about South Elgin's outside shot. Warwick, the man with the ball right now, is a big threat, as is McVicker and Montgomery. To be frank, Coach,
Miskevich is open in there, boys. Finally. All right.
Oh, nice pass. I should have driven that in. I think he had a layup there. Here's Clark Lewis.
Bartlett better score before they find themselves too far out of this.
Angel currently got 2 sophomores, 2 seniors, and a junior on the floor for the Hawks. The Storm are going McVicker, the lone freshman, with 4 seniors. Jarina to Gallagher, Gallagher to Angel. Hayden Angel found a lane. They're going to call a foul. They'll send Angel to the line. In a way, Coach, Bartlett is 6-18, but they still have interesting pieces on their squad, a very young team. Obviously, we've seen 3 sophomores make appearances, and then they have their star, Austin Gates.
And like I said, that Gates wasn't there at Christmas, so it's a big improvement to have him back. And I'll tell you what, Coach Wolfsmith's been around a long time, and he can fit those pieces together. He does every year. He gets those pieces put together. And so they may pull an unlikely win at any time.
Subs here, senior big man Alex Arrington and a junior guard, fellow Beacon student Daryl Barnes. Coach, you know, we were talking, we've both called games with Daryl. I've known Daryl for a long time.
Daryl Barnes is in the game?
He is, 14.
14, all right, Daryl.
I've known Daryl since we were kids. Childhood friend of mine. Happy to see Daryl out there.
He did a great job up in the booth. We'll see what he does out on the floor.
Maybe we can get a bucket out of Daryl Miskevich, mid-range. No, rebound, Arrington brings it down. Miskevich gets it punched into his face, and Lewis will take care of the possession here. Clark finds Hayden Angel. Over to Clark Lewis. Over to Garrett Jarina. Garrett looking, Barnes on Gallagher. That is a feeder matchup that has been seen for years. back in the Bartlett Hawk South Elgin Storm feeder travel days. Montgomery driving with the right is good. Drake Montgomery.
Drake is off to a great start. He's had some nice plays already.
It can be very well said that him and Vince are the best scoring duo, one of the best scoring duos in this area. And it is shown. They both spread the floor really nice. Poke by Daryl Barnes into Arrington's hands. There's Warwick. Jace to Montgomery. Drake floats one in. No, I think he was looking for Vince. He got it off the back. No foul called there. Montgomery back again. No, rebound Hawks. There were 3 of them down there. It ends up into the hands of Gates. Gates on Warwick. Lewis gonna take one over Arrington. Yeah, I believe we might be getting some air ball chance here from the South Elgin students section. Right I am. And there'll be a foul. It'll send Miskevich to the line. Gates not look pleased with that one. We keep going back to it. The energy that's around us. We have part of the band to our right. We have, I'd say hundreds. I'd say about 100, if not more, students to our left.
Oh, more. Yeah, absolutely more.
And there's parents that have filled out the middle rows. And very awesome to see.
Great crowd tonight.
And that brings in Miskevich's 7th point of the evening. Sub, possibly.
And you know you've got a regional here. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. You got a home court for regional. You're going to be a tough team come playoff time.
Indeed. It's exciting to have a regional here, Coach. It does mess with our baseball tryouts, but that's all right.
Well,
I'm cool with it. We'll live. To host a regional is very exciting.
I can remember the baseball coaches always gathering around us. Yeah, we're rooting for you. I said, yeah, right. Oh, we hope you go a long way. Yeah, huh? So they'd all be out there, and, as soon as we'd lose a game, well, the nets would be down. They'd be hitting within an hour of the end of our season. Would you guys let me at least put the balls away? It gets confusing at this time of year. It really does.
You know what? It's all for sports, though. Find a way. There's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely.
As we see, there are a white out for Bartlett. Some of the South Elgin fans to my left here are wearing white. What are we doing?
Some kind of technical, and I don't know what happened. Maybe someone didn't report in. No one was chewing on the officials, so.
Not that I saw.
I don't know if there's a number wrong in the book or someone didn't report in. I don't know what it was.
I've never seen that, so they can call technical for not reporting in.
Oh yeah.
I think there was a missed sub. 20. That'd be Nick Mansk.
See, if you missed it, they missed it too. There
he is. That would be Nick Mansk.
I'm not saying that's what it is, but something like that, because no one was upset or giving the refs a hard time.
There's Daryl Barnes. Daryl,
nice
feed
pass
to Barnes! It's Miskevich. Two-handed slam from Daryl Barnes.
Absolutely.
I got Vince at 10 in the first quarter. Gates getting pressed. Gallagher on the drive. No good. Liam gets his shot back. Mansk. No. Rebound. Barnes brings it in for the Storm. Barnes on Gallagher. Daryl off the foot of Clark Lewis. It'll go to the Storm. 22-6, Coach. Off to a hot start of the Storm, and Bartlett's still trudging to get out of the starting gate.
Things can change in a hurry, but this South Elgin team came ready to play, I'll tell you that.
Montgomery has it. I think it's a zone, Coach. Could be wrong.
They just switched to a man-to-man this time. Yep. They just switched to a man.
Warwick to Miskevich. Over to Arrington. Montgomery. Barnes.
Come on, Daryl.
They're going to call him for a walk. And subbing in junior guard Ryan Dunlop. Candace Wiley comes in for the Storm. As does Elijah Lee. Montgomery will take a seat. On Dunlop, another guy I know, he's a junior. From Bartlett, another solid guard. Lewis looking, finds Gates. Austin Gates on Jace Warwick. That's a matchup we've seen a lot so far here in the first. Jarina, we're 20 seconds left. Garrett looks. Finds Elijah Lee. Elijah over to Garrett. Back to Dunlop.
We got a real battle going on down inside, I'll tell you that. With
Mansk, they got to get a shot off here.
Gates and Warwick.
Gates the heave at the horn, no good. Good first quarter for the Storm. After one quarter play, South Elgin 22, Bartlett 6.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Blaze and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
This quarter is sponsored to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates, or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings. Coach, end of the first quarter, 22-6 Storm. Big quarter for Vince Miskevich, the senior, with 10. Really good defense by the Storm, too. Only 6 points from the Hawks.
Yeah, Montgomery and Miskevich are getting the points. But I want to tell you something. This Jace Warwick is doing a number on Gates, on Austin Gates from Bartlett. He has really got him out of his game. He's got him frustrated. He's upset with not being able to get the ball, not being able to get his shot off. So let's watch that battle. They are really battling.
Another notable from South Elgin, freshman Drew Swick, who I mentioned is usually a starter, has not appeared in the game yet for them. Ashby, the drive with the left, no good. Rebound, Austin Gates. McVicker goes in for a poke, he has it. Nice defensive play by Lane McVicker. There's Darryl Barnes. Barnes driving, nice pass to Wiley. Kendis, no good. Rebound, got it back. No good, he gets his rebound again. Big fellow, what a finish.
Stayed with it.
Kendis Wiley.
Gates got a new man on him.
Mid-range, no good. Rebound, ball loose to Jarina. Garrett finds Gates. What a block by Ashby. That was Mansk, another standout football player for Bartlett. Really good wide receiver. Barnes to Wiley. Kendis Wiley finds Ashby. Appears to be their floor general at the moment, with Montgomery taking a rest. Nice pass to Lee. Lee, loose ball. Elijah working on Gates, a size disadvantage. Ball goes to Mansk and the Hawks. Nick Mansk driving on McVicker, lay in, no good. Cannot get that lid off the cup here, Coach. It's been a while.
McVicker made him alter his shot. McVicker's the man that's now on Gates, and he's doing everything he can to frustrate him as well. That's a key to this game right now.
McVicker has lost his footing on the drive, finds Ashby. Trace telling everyone to clear out. Goes to work on Gates. Ashby blocked by Gates, gets it back. Gates charging, Barnes on him. Nice play by, I think Darryl might have tipped that.
He did.
That was a great play by Barnes.
Play by Barnes. That was a great play.
Nice pass from. Another Ashby blocked play again. That was on Jarina. Series of good defensive plays. A lot
of action in this game.
Subs here for the Hawks. Wolfsmith's going fresh legs. We got starter Hayden Angel and then a couple juniors, Zach Reback, 40, and number 2, Jake Nowak. You see a difference here, Coach. I noticed this when I called a Bartlett game at the tournament over at Jacobs as well. Coach Wolfsmith likes to get fresh legs going. He's not afraid of using 9, 10 different guys, where we've seen, I think, 7 total from South Elgin. McVicker gets the toss in. Lane to Ashby. Ashby, spin move, poked by Dunlop. Nice play by Wiley to get it back. Ball's loose in the air. It'll go to Angel.
South Elgin fans are really into it tonight.
And it'll stay with the Storm. Some subs. It'll be Miskevich, Montgomery, and Mark Petrus. Let's check back in.
And both teams, both coaches rotating a lot of players in tonight.
I think with
the emotions are high.
With some of these seniors, it's obviously their last rivalry game. They want to try and get all of them in, and obviously they're able to do that if you're South Elgin being up 18 right now. Rebound there by Petrus. Sub here, it'll bring in Muhammad Abdel Hafez, the big man coming in for Nick Mance. The inbound here to Montgomery. Their point guard, their duo man alongside Miskevich is back and ready to go with a 24-6 lead. Miskevich to McVicker. Lane finds Drake.
Give it to him.
They're calling for it there. Drake on the drive. Tips it out. There's Petrus down low. Markle, finish!
There's the senior with a headband. I can tell I bet he hasn't scored a whole lot of points this year. He's excited. That was a nice pass. He put her in.
Students very excited about that. Dunlop has it. Working with two guys. There's big Abdel Hafez. Nice block by Warwick. This is an amazing defensive showing by the Storm so far. We get the
Coach
we can't hear you.
Coach Wolfsmith thinks that maybe they're getting fouled, but I don't think so. I think South Elgin's really playing hard.
Montgomery, there will be a foul on Wolfsmith. Coach Wolfsmith was not happy with that one. It'll be on Nowak. Just can't stress enough this amazing environment that we're in the middle of it all, Coach. We're up top, we're in between everything.
This is where it's at, man.
This is awesome.
Nice steal.
Awesome just to soak this in. Dunlop.
Oh, travel. He's going to get a foul.
They're going to call a foul on Montgomery.
They're going to foul.
Storm foul. Team second.
It'll send Dunlop to the line to shoot 2.
This doesn't feel like a 20-point ball game right now, does it?
Not at all.
I mean, it's exciting, and everyone's playing so hard.
We're getting the scoreboard chants from the Storm side after the Hawks were chanting.
It doesn't feel like it's a 20-point game.
Dunlop misses his first. The energy says otherwise.
He's got a nice mustache anyway, the shooter does, you know.
Dunlop, he converts on his second free throw. It's 26-7. Coach Wolfsmith bringing a press here with a 19-point deficit. Like we said, we've seen it all. Stuff can change.
Absolutely.
Clearly, as we saw in the girls' game. Miskevich gets the roll.
That mid-range jumper.
Put Vince at 12.
12 to 15-footer. Put in a couple now.
Angel finds Reback. First touch of the game for the junior big man to Abdel Hafez. Angel. Aiden Angel over to Nowak, over to Dunlop.
Man-to-man defense and a good one.
We got 3 juniors and then Abdel Hafez, the lone senior.
You know what? South Elgin team's got some talent, Andy. They could be in for a nice run in this postseason.
They have their group of seniors, but you see the underclassmen here too. Obviously, like I mentioned, Aaron Wofford is out for the season, wishing him well. But they got the 3 freshmen. I mean, we haven't seen Drew Swick yet, but McVicker, Kendis Wiley, and then they got a good freshman class right now. We're seeing they're good now. They could be good for a long time, and that's what the school is looking for. McVicker to Ashby. Trace swing out. Warwick lost it. It'll go to Stunkel. The starting point guard for the Hawks is checked back in. Stunkel, they're going to get a foul called. Warwick didn't think so. It'll send Stunkel the line to shoot 2.
You've mentioned it more than once, and I guess we can't say it enough, but it's a 21-point ball game. You would never know it.
If they took the scoreboards out?
The excitement, the enthusiasm, the intensity of play, you would never know that it's that kind of difference in the ball game right now.
If we didn't have our graphic down here, and if these 2 scoreboards were taken down, you walk into the gym, you're thinking, oh, we're in the middle. Single digit. We're in the middle of a 5 3-point game or something.
Absolutely.
Stunkel converts on both. Stunkel, I don't know. That's why I heard the PA announcer say, I'm going to go with with my pronunciation, as stolen by Wolf. Nick Wolf finding Angel. Angel on the drive. Nice block by Vince Miskevich. Over to Abdel Hafez. Angel. Back over to Nowak to Abdel Hafez.
South Elgin's defense has just been outstanding, Andy.
Nowak hits his
That's a
floater.
tough little shot. That little floater in the lane, that's a tough shot.
And we see
Good
a little
hustle.
slippage down there.
3 out of 10 guys on the floor after that ball.
Like to see it. It'll go to the Storm. Palella checks back in for the Hawks. We are sitting 3:04 remaining here in the first half. Andy Jachim alongside Coach Hinkle, and it is 28-11. 28-10 as our graphic says, 28-11 on the scoreboard. Nonetheless, very exciting rivalry matchup here Friday night, February 1st, the 1st of February from South Elgin. Fade away, Miskevich, that is beautiful.
12 feet.
Just beautiful.
Miskevich.
You can watch that all day as a coach. I know
like
that. Very nice shot.
I like his game.
Feeding in. There's Miskevich on the steal.
Nice
Vince
pass.
Lane McVicker with
Way
the
to
left
run the
and the
floor.
foul. Lane McVicker.
Run the floor. You get the bounce pass. Well done. Well done.
We're sitting 32-11 right now. Gates will check back in here for the Storm. And it appears South Elgin's here in the second quarter. They're already ready to run these guys out of the building.
Right
Showing
now.
no mercy. McVicker gets the roll. We've seen a lot of those rolls for the Storm here tonight. We got Lane at 6. Gates on a nice double trap there to Stunkel, who goes to Wolf. Getting to Nowak across the timeline. Wolf, Gates, corner, Trey, good. That is Austin Gates.
Maybe that'll get them pumped up a little bit.
We get that. If they get that man going, and they put on a series of defensive show, we're liking what
That's
we see
where it
from
has to
Storm.
start.
McVicker got it. Lane McVicker.
McVicker answered.
Another special player for the Storm, just a freshman. He's got that build. He could develop into something really nice. Palella poked by Montgomery over to Nowak to Wolf. Nick Wolf finding Stunkel. Back to Wolf, over to Gates. Gates has that open three. He's going to take it. Got it. We're trading threes right now. Trading blows, Coach.
Gates got that look in his eye. He's going to try and carry this team and get them back in the game.
Nice drive by Montgomery. Too
Nice
easy
drive.
for Drake.
You're going to have to play better defense than that if you're going to get back in the game, though.
Gates thought about it, finds Nowak. Over to Wolf. Poked by Drake. Wolf will get it back. Wolf goes around Ashby, and it's good. That'll be Nick Wolf's first bucket of the ballgame.
Bartlett's got to play a little defense if they want to get back in this game.
Montgomery.
Not this time.
Another crafty play. Drake Montgomery. Gates thought about the step back over to Stunkel. Nowak, he's going to take the three. No good. Rebound. Miskevich thought he had it. Montgomery does. Drake finding Big Vince. Vince almost had it. And now he's there. Coach, one thing I will say, as both obviously someone who goes to the school and someone who's commentated plenty of their games this year, this will be a group that will be missed. As just being able to watch them play, there's a lot of, obviously the senior class, a lot of talented players they could put on the floor and mix with these underclassmen. And we've mentioned it, they could make a very, very deep run into March.
I believe so. This team's
able to
this
make
team
a lot
plays
of noise.
both ends. They play both ends. They play good defense and good offense. So they can be cold shooting and still stay in the game because their defense is so good. And when their offense tunes up, they're just capable of blowing teams out, which is what's happening right now.
I think it's been a while, not a while, but it's been quite some time since South Elgin's had a group on the floor that's been able to make this much noise. And when you look at the record, 17-6, that speaks for itself. Very talented.
Now they're dropped back in the zone this last possession.
Colello, nice pick by Vince into the hands of Ashby.
You gotta like him.
He can do it all. Ashby, pull up from 2. Good on the bounce. Trace Ashby, his first bucket of the game. We're sitting 43-19 here. Deep 3, Gates. Oh, man.
That's 3 of them for him. He's trying to get his team back in it, but you got to play at the other end too, Mr. Gates.
Just needs some help. Ashby for 3. No rebound. Oh, Wiley almost had it. We're already through one half here, Coach. At halftime, the South Elgin Storm 43, Bartlett Hawks 22. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
They think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. They say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Welcome to the Carpentry with Integrity halftime. Carpentry with Integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find them on Facebook and House at H-O-U-Z-Z House. We are through one half of play here at South Elgin High School. The Storm leading the Hawks 43-22. Just some quick notables. Miskevich led the Storm with 11. Gates led the Hawks with, Miskevich with 15. Gates with 11. Coach, any big takeaways from the first half?
Only that South Elgin was outstanding, playing both ends of the floor. Their defense outstanding. Their scoring's been outstanding. They've got that shooter's bounce on several buckets tonight, but it's good shooters that get that. Coach Wolfsmith had a few words with the referee at halftime. I don't know what he can be talking to the ref about unless he thinks the ref can help them play better defense, because I'm telling you right now, it's just a matter of South Elgin has taken them by storm.
Indeed, big seniors Montgomery and Miskevich lead their way in scoring along with freshman Lane McVicker. Hawks definitely need to work on their defensive approach the second half. Storm, if I'm Coach Johnson, keep the pedal to the metal. Here heading into halftime, Andy Jachim, Coach Hinkle. We'll see you guys at the beginning of the second half. We are back here for second half of action. South Elgin Bartlett in his 43-22 storm over the Hawks. Very high-paced first half. Andy Jachim alongside Coach Hinkle here. Coach, we saw so much energy from both the fans, the players, everyone building on the side of the storm in the first half. I say, like I was mentioning, keep the pedal to the metal, don't look back.
Yeah, they better keep the pedal to the metal. South Elgin Storm has to, because Bartlett came to play tonight too. It's not a matter of just one team playing and the other team not. It's just that South Elgin has had an outstanding first half. I'll tell you, I can't overemphasize the great atmosphere here at South Elgin High School. South Elgin's going to host the regional this year. Any basketball fan out there, whether you have someone at South Elgin or one of the other teams in the regional, you should get out here. This is a wonderful atmosphere of high school for a high school basketball game, and you're going to see some great basketball with South Elgin in this region.
Heading in, Austin Gates for the Hawks has half their points, 11 out of 22. Look for him to be a key factor in the Hawks. They're down 19 in their comeback. You can see him and Jack Stunkel, fellow senior guard, and then why not round it off with a third senior, Nick Wolf, a big man for the Storm. Montgomery and Miskevich, Warwick and Ashby, a core four of seniors. And then Lane McVicker is.
Yeah, Gates, the first quarter, was trying to get inside and post up, and Jace Warwick was just defending the heck out of him. Really had Gates out of his game. Frustrated, upset with what was going on, couldn't score. Coach Wolfsmith got him out of the game for a few minutes, put him back in. He moved out to the perimeter, knocked down 3 threes. And so he got himself righted there. Came back off the bench, knocked down 3 threes. Let's see what he can do this half.
Gates has it. Warwick been the main man on him. We'd see McVicker on him for a little bit in the first half, but we're back to Warwick.
Warwick's on him again.
Gates to Hayden Angel. See the Bartlett fan section getting into it over there, student section. Palella is Stunkel. Back to Wolf. Wolf on McVicker. Palella. No, that might have hit every part of the rim there.
Wow.
Could be wrong.
That's just a tough break for Bartlett.
That's happened on numerous occasions for them tonight. Montgomery loses the handle. They're going to say it went off Bartlett. It's going to stay with the Storm. On the inbound here, it will be Montgomery. Currently on the floor, we got the 4 seniors. We talked about Warwick, Ashby, Miskevich. There he wanted the lob slam. Instead, it'll go to the Hawks. Montgomery and then Lane McVicker, the lone freshman out there for him. And for the Hawks, we see our 3 seniors. Stunkel 1, Gates 23, Wolf 34, and a couple sophomores. Hayden Angel 14 and Palella 32. Angel into Palella to Gates. Finishes for 2. First bucket of the half for both squads.
Gates is a pretty good ball player. He's going to try and get them on his shoulders and carry them.
See Montgomery score right now within 17. If my math serves correctly, are the Hawks. Be Miskevich and Montgomery.
Man-to-man defense.
Big by Warwick to Miskevich. No foul call. Miskevich went down hard. Hopefully he's all right. And it will be on the inbound for South Elgin. Yeah, my math did serve me not correct at all. It is still 19 points. Should be in school tomorrow, not at home. As McVicker has it. Over to Ashby. Miskevich is calling for it. Back out, Ashby, 3, got it, Treese, Ashby for 3.
You go that inside out, it's such a nice, easy look for a shooter. If he can get that ball passed out from the inside like that too, he just steps right into it.
Gates was thinking about it there, ended up not pulling the trigger. There's Hayden Angel. Angel to Wolf. Nick Wolf, there's Gates, Warwick on him. Austin Gates works from in, nice pass to Stunkel, finishes, Jack Stunkel.
Bartlett's got to figure out a way to stop South Elgin from scoring if they're going to get back in this game.
Montgomery, Ashby, fancy looking pass, tried to get to McVicker, got cut off. Gates poked loose by Ashby. Trace, Euro, no. Montgomery almost finished with a putback slam. And there will be a foul on Ashby.
He also almost got a technical for hanging on the rim. There's no reason to go up there and do that. He hadn't shot the ball.
That would not have been ideal.
No, it wouldn't.
For Coach Johnson. Arrington in for Miskevich. Vince looks like he might have some discomfort.
Yeah, he got taken down pretty good on that block shot when he fell. Rubbing his hip a little bit.
I think Trainer Joe is going to take a look at him.
Yeah, he just hit everything probably when he came down.
Stunkel has it. Wolf feeds in. Angel, nice pass out to fellow sophomore Alec Palella, who finishes.
Nice job.
Got Angel, a varsity wide receiver. Palella, a tight end.
Got to do the job at this end to get back in the game.
Hooking up, it's a 20-point lead. In the corner, McVicker, he wants it. He's going to shoot it. Got it, Lane McVicker. I've not seen them miss from three in quite a while.
Boy, are they hot from the perimeter. That's McVicker's a freshman, right?
Yes.
Wow.
He's got 12 on the evening. All threes, I do believe. Fader, no for Wolf. Rebound, Montgomery. Drake taken right out of his hands by Gates. I think they're going to call a walk on Gates there.
Scoreball substitution. Number 22,
Garrett Jarena subbing in for Nick Wolf. Couple seniors trading spots. So inbound here for Montgomery. Drake did have Warwick, I do believe. But instead it'll be McVicker. Lane thought about it.
Good looking freshman.
He's got that build. Try to do that pass again for Ashby, picked off by Gates.
Good pass.
Palella
nice
finishes.
passing by Bartlett.
It is 49 to 28, I should say. 4:13 remaining. See Vince Miskevich is doing some running, some stretches behind the Storm bench, hoping he's all right. Warwick, top of the key, tray ball. Good, Jace Warwick.
South Elgin is unbelievable.
I wish we could count the threes, Coach. They're starting to add up. And maybe Storm ball, subs in, Reback, the junior big man coming in for Palella. Another man we haven't seen from the Storm tonight. Usually he's a starter, or whenever I've seen him, he's been a starter. Drew Swick, not seen the floor at all tonight. One of those other three freshmen. We also saw Kendis Wiley, the third of that group. He had a putback layup where I think he had his own rebound like 3 times. So Storm up 22. Warwick, Montgomery will take the reins here. Drake working on Jarena. Warwick thought about it. And a dribble drive. They're going to call a charge. We never know what a charge or a block is nowadays. It's a judgment call. That one, I'll trust the refs on that one. As Nowak will sub in.
No complaints by anyone, so I think they probably got that right. It's a hard call to make.
Yeah. It'll be Austin Gates getting 2 guys thrown at him. Jarena. Garrett looking. They're going to call a block on Arrington.
Team third.
And it'll be a down low
Here
inbound.
comes Vincent's back at the scores table.
Substitution for the Storm. Number 33, Vincent
Miskevich is back in. McVicker will take a seat. Very solid game for McVicker so far. He's got 12. He's got a range of 30 feet easily on the inbound. That might have been out. Yeah, and they're going to call it. It'll go to South Elgin. 3:11 left here in the third quarter. Beacon Academy in the Jachim alongside Coach Hinkle. It is 52-30 South Elgin. Very energetic game. It is rivalry night Friday, as it is across the entire Upstate 8 Conference and probably more. Warwick found Miskevich on a back cut. Nice tip by Jarino. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Gates on the drive. Foul called. I think it'll go on Arrington. It'll send Gates to the line to shoot 2.
Gates is trying to get his team back in there, but he's got his work cut out for him, I'll tell you that. South Elgin just has been on fire tonight. They're getting those open. When they get that open 3, they are really knocking it down. Of course, you can't catch up if you don't hit your free throws.
Yeah, that's a rarity for Gates. Usually he's pretty good with those. As Wiley, another freshman, will sub in here for the Storm. Another guy who has a build, we could say, like Lane, where that's a very growable build that he could eventually get into, and I think that's going to be a foul on the Storm. Yeah, on Miskevich.
Team's 5th. Hawks inbound.
Be a push off. Energy's kind of simmered down here a little bit, Coach. Everybody's kind of settling in.
Yeah. Crowds aren't into it right now. Players aren't playing nearly as fired up. Someone needs to ignite something here to get it going again.
Whether it's on Bartlett or South Elgin, that's going to be
Which is getting a lot of whistles and a lot of fouls. The flow of the game is really gone. Of course, now it looks like a 22-point game.
Yeah.
When it was 20 points in the first half, it looked like a 2-point game.
And we were saying that you could get rid of all the scoreboards in our graphic, and somebody would walk in and be like, "Wow, we got a single-digit game on our hands."
Absolutely.
Now we're kind of
South Elgin's in the zone now.
B. Gates. He's got Lewis, Clark. Good zone run here by the Storm.
Lewis and Clark, didn't they have some kind of expedition?
I believe they did. Back in St. Louis some time ago. There's a good block there by Miskevich. Nice little dynamic play there. Be an inbound here for Big Vince. 2:22 remaining here in the third. It's Montgomery. Finds Ashby. Trace has Clark Lewis on him. Miskevich. Oh, almost the and one. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Now, do you think Clark Lewis parents are social studies teachers?
I don't believe so. I do know Clark. I know his brother too.
Because every time he has to fill out those forms, it's Lewis, Clark. So Lewis and Clark. So I don't know.
Maybe that played in.
I don't know.
Miskevich hits his first. Elijah Lee and Daryl Barnes have subbed in for Ashby and Warwick.
Well, Miskevich looks like he's fine. He just got banged a little bit when he went down the floor after that block shot, but he's fine.
Gets his second one. Put him at 17, the game's leading scorer. As Elijah, a senior guard, very crafty with the ball, a pass first point guard. Gates for 3, no good. Rebound, Miskevich hauls it in. That's going to be on Reback.
Team score. Stormball.
Miskevich is one of those tweeners. He likes to play inside. He's only, 6'5", 6'6". Great scorer, great rebounder, but where he's going to play at the next level is still to be determined,
I'd say a forward of some sorts.
It's,
maybe a power forward.
Yeah, can he handle the ball? Can he shoot from the perimeter? Can he defend a guard?
I just don't think the way I've seen his game, he's a power forward. He's a guy who needs to stay on the glass. Yeah, when I think small forward, obviously you think of guys in the NBA and in college. I think Vince is just made more for the paint. He can step out, he can dribble, and he can hit those shots, but he's a big shot blocker too. Nice move by Clark Lewis.
Yeah, it's hard to project the next level for him.
As well as growth. You never know, he could grow more. Lead to Daryl Barnes. Daryl, drive, floater, no good. Rebound, get a hustle. Lee has it. Elijah Lee, maybe he'll put on a couple moves here. That's what Elijah's known for. To be on the floor. Knowing Elijah, obviously, is a former Storm player. I would see Elijah in camps, and he's a fun guy to play on a team with because you never knew where the ball was going to end up when he had
got some handles.
He's a very crafty player.
Yes, he is.
Montgomery looking, finds Barnes on a double bounce pass. Darrell looking for Elijah. We have a minute to play here in the third. Miskevich putting the handles on over to Lee. Elijah, ball on a string. They're going to call a charge on him. And it'll go to Bartlett with them.
Did
bearing down a
Jarena draw that
22-point
last
deficit.
charge also?
I believe so.
I think he's drawn both charges.
He's had a knack for doing
Nice
that
job.
in this game.
Yes.
Taking the hits, doing the unselfish things that might go unnoticed. Lewis thought about a tray ball. He's going to take that one from the corner. No good. Rattles around the rim. Rebound, ball loose. Lee fighting for it. Montgomery over to, it ends up with Gates. Jarena, nice play by Wiley. 3-ball, Gates. No good. Rebound, reback. I think they're going to call it over the back. Possibly on Darrell Barnes.
Darrell's had a good night tonight. I like his future up here in the booth too. He did a great job. He was in the booth at our tournament.
Indeed, I could
He's a
speak on that
well-rounded
too.
individual. Isn't he in the band also?
He
or?
is.
That's unbelievable.
Darrell has it
Unbelievable.
now.
On the varsity basketball team, in the band, in Beacon Academy. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Montgomery maneuvers through. Are they going to call a walk? Yeah, they
Yes,
are.
the game has slowed, Andy.
For sure.
It's time for your stories.
Yeah. Got to dig deep here.
Yeah.
As it is 54-32, 12.9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. At one point, we were in the 40 to, I think, 19 range. We even had a lot of whole timeout breaks to talk about how the game's been going, truly. Nowak, 3, no good. Ball loose. Miskevich, a heave. Down to Wiley, nothing there. At the end of 3, the Storm 54, Hawks 32 from South Elgin High School. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Blaze and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of companionship.
This fourth quarter of action is sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings or try a tasty burger or wrap. There is something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings. Coach, 54-32 rivalry game. We mentioned that third quarter. We were talking, wasn't the greatest. Energy's kind of going down here.
It has.
Nonetheless, maybe we'll see a little turnaround here in the fourth quarter. We did see that in the girls' game earlier. South Elgin made a comeback. Maybe Bartlett will try to spark a little comeback into this game here. It starts with Austin Gates. He has at 13 now. He had a quiet third quarter. And for the Storm, just continue putting their pressure on. What they're doing right now is
several
working.
players subbing in here to start out this quarter.
We do. We have Joe Zeibel, 24, big man junior. Another guy I used to play with. And then 25, Petrus, a senior. Mixed with McVicker, Warwick, and Ashby. Petrus swings out. It went off a Bartlett Hawk. It'll stay with the Storm.
Petrus looks to be a fan favorite. Got his little headband on. Crowd's cheering for him, slapping high fives with the people in the crowd. They really got excited when he scored a basket that first half.
It's exciting. Senior night, not senior night. Next week is senior night. Last senior game for the rivalry here. Mark's looking to enjoy it here. McVicker Found Warwick on a nice cut. Down to
nice
Zeibel.
pass.
Joe Zeibel, no.
That was a nice pass by Warwick.
Zeibel had an opportunity to finish there. Was not able to. Jarena finds Dunlop. Dunlop checked back in. We did not see him in the third quarter.
South Elgin back in their man-to-man now.
Warwick on Gates. That's been our key
Warwick on
matchup.
Gates.
Ooh.
That's a tough call.
They'll give it to Bartlett, and I believe that'll be Jarena heading to the line to shoot two. I have him. We've noticed him on the hustle plays. He's taken the charges. He's taken the beating. He has not scored yet.
Really?
I have nothing for him right now.
He's done all the little things out there, hasn't he?
He's gathered some possessions, forced some turnovers. You've seen him on the glass. He's causing havoc. And a couple free throws here give him a chance to put him in the score sheets. Some kids waving to us. They know they're on YouTube. They're on our live stream.
Yeah.
More and more cameras. People are starting to notice our cameras. We're not a secret anymore.
That's
Jarena goes 1 of 2. Oh, rebound. Gates.
Basket by Gates. 4-2.
Press here for the Hawks, 54-35. Ashby. It's it going. Floater for Trace. Oh, what a bucket! Trace Ashby.
That was a heck of a shot. Off balance, kept his composure, was able to get it up there, and nice touch on the ball.
This timeout is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned, save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Rosen. This timeout is brought to you by Rosen. We just saw an amazing floating layup there while he was falling down by Trace Ashby, leading the Storm to a current 21-point lead here in the fourth. Bartlett fans, there's still plenty over there. You got the band playing now. Energy's starting to kind of get going again. Exciting nonetheless. What are we expecting here, Coach, the next few minutes as we try to close out this ball game from both sides?
Well, you know, right now I'm looking forward to the band playing for 10 minutes after the game. Something that only South Elgin High School does. You come to a game here, you get an extra treat. Stick around for a mini concert after the game's over. And I'm afraid, though, that this game is over right now with this 21-point lead.
We're looking.
South Elgin's had a great night.
Understood at this point, we're more looking toward the band playing afterward. Lewis, not just yet. Clark Lewis, corner 3.
Right. Here we go.
Way trying to get through this press. Good job by Coach Wolfsmith setting this up. Ashby loses it. Flipped all over the place.
Gates on the floor after that ball.
That is gonna go to the Hawks.
Gates has been a one-man band himself tonight, playing both ends.
Got Austin down at 15. In this quarter, we only have, or at least I only have, maybe I mismarked, I have 3 for Bartlett, 2 for the Storm. Now I think Gates got a bucket in this quarter as well. So put that
Hit
at
it
5.
again, young man. There we go. 2 in a row. Now we got it down to 15.
Petrus to Zeibel.
Oh,
Joe,
nice pass.
finish it, Joe, and the foul.
Nice passing, good teamwork.
Joe Zeibel finishes, and he'll get a chance to convert a 3-point play.
Really nice.
58-41. Zeibel got it. It is now 59-41. Back to an 18-point Storm lead. Gates has it. Warwick on him. Austin's going to pull the trigger. No good. Short rebound. Petrus.
Kind of forced that.
Ashby. Yeah. At this point, Austin might be getting a little frustrated. Figuring he's going to take care of this himself. Petrus, Dunlop on him. Move the ball around. Warwick swings it out. Petrus.
Put it in, buddy.
No. Rebound, Jarina. Lewis has it. He's got the hot hand lately. A couple corner threes here in this quarter. He's going to step back.
Whoa!
Clark Lewis!
He's exploring everywhere on the court.
He's had himself a quarter. Put him at 9. This timeout is brought to you by Custom Heating. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. We have a 15-point game on our hands. What a run here for Clark Lewis of Bartlett.
Clark Lewis, he's only a sophomore. He's 3 threes in this quarter. Is that correct?
You got that right. I got 9 for him. 11 on the evening. That last one, a little step back, a little behind the back touch.
A little Steph Curry step back. No, James Harden step back.
There you go.
Well, no, he didn't travel.
Yeah, he didn't take the extra
Harden
2.
takes 4 steps going back. It's a Steph Curry step back, not a James
He did it
Harden.
clean. No walks here.
Yeah.
It's a 15-point game now.
Congratulations to the South Elgin Varsity cheerleaders who just advanced to the
Bartlett get a turnover, knock in another one. See if we get a game out of this.
Petrus to McVicker, Lane 3. Does he have it?
McVicker.
Oh, you know he does. Lane McVicker.
I keep wanting to call him McLovin. Does he look like McLovin? He is a nice touch. Freshman. McVicker's a freshman?
Indeed.
Wow. We're going to see a lot of him over the next 3 years.
6'1", 160. He's going to fill into that frame real nice. Maybe grow a few inches. He's only a freshman. See him being here for a while. Zeibel tried the tip. Beating him there was Jarina.
Nice finish. 22, Jarina.
Petrus has it. There's a foul. 62-46 our score. We still have 4:57 remaining, Coach. A lot of basketball left to play.
Not basketball.
We have one of our Bear Family McDonald's replay coming up. This was on the McVicker 3. Thought about it, just calmly stepped into it. Nothing but net. It'll be Petrus to the line. 1 and 1. He hits his first.
Good for you, and the fans go wild. Definitely the fan favorite here at South Elgin High School.
Mark gets his first. Number 2. Hits his second.
Now he's getting some MVP chants from the fans. You know this is probably the biggest game of his career.
Gates.
The fans are giving him a lot of love.
To Lewis. That's a big game. A lot of people here. Excited to see all the seniors. Yeah, nice little fadeaway there from Gates. Didn't count. So we'll get a foul, and Lewis to the line. See if he can continue his hot scoring streak here in the 4th. Maybe we look into that bench. Still got some guys with their shooting shirts on. They haven't seen floor time yet. Maybe if we get there, Coach Johnson will explore deeper into his bench of seniors. Lewis hits his first. Bear Family McDonald's. Didn't count. Still look cool from Austin Gates. As Lewis now has 10 on the quarter.
Take it down to 16 with this one.
He does. Get a sub here, Montgomery in for Ashby. Warwick, the home run pass there. He's got to get it into somebody. He ends up turning it over. Jarina to Gates. Gates going to end up taking the mid-range. No good. Rebound into the hands of Jarina.
Jarina again.
Warwick
couldn't
gets
put
it
it
back.
through.
South Elgin gets saved of their turnover there. They're going to say it's a push-off on Gallagher.
Hawks foul, team 8 at the line. Jakes, 1-1.
A lot of fouls this half.
Congratulations also to the Bartlett cheerleaders who also advanced to the second day of the state finals.
Warwick will head to the line here to shoot 2, or a 1-and-1. He's off, rebound Jurina. I would say Jurina's close. If not, he does have double-digit rebounds in this one.
Like you said, he's done a lot of the dirty work.
Gallagher, 3. No good. Rebound, clangs out Lewis. Does he have another one in him, Coach?
Oh,
it went in and out.
That looked in.
Thought we were going to get another one from him. Zeibel, risky pass. McVicker, count it. Lane McVicker.
Wow. Way to go, McLovin. Freshman.
And Gates. Yes, he is a freshman. We're getting the chance to our left.
He's got the hair of the day, too. You know, those of us that have no hair are very jealous of those that can sprout it like that. He's I don't know what you call that. Sort of a non-bowl cut. I don't know.
I wouldn't know either, to be quite honest.
I don't know what you call it.
Darryl Barnes back in for Petrus as Gates hits his first.
This Gates is a good ball player, Andy.
Fun to watch.
As he misses a free throw.
He's a scoring magnet. Oh, turns it over. Gates, 3. Good. Austin Gates.
Hey, 14.
There we go.
That's as close as it's been this half. 14.
We're sitting with 3:51 remaining here in the fourth, as this timeout is brought to you by Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations, the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. We're here, South Elgin High School. This is our second game of the evening between the Storm and the Hawks. Girls played earlier. The Hawks did prevail in that one, 64-57. Another good game being played here, 66-52 Storm. Offense is running very high for the Storm, and we're seeing Austin Gates trying to generate something here for the Hawks, Coach.
14. Turnover, another bucket. Who knows? One thing for sure, Wolf Smith, Bartlett boys have not given up. They're still playing hard out there.
And I'll repeat it until the game's over for South Elgin. Pedal to the metal is 14 points. It hasn't been this low in quite some time. Remember, at halftime, we're sitting around the mid-20s mark in terms of point differential. And this has been the inbound pass has killed him. We've seen a couple turnovers through this. Warwick wants the home run pass. He's got Montgomery.
Nicely done.
He's going to finish.
Nicely done. Had a nice high screen that he came off of. Ball was well thrown. Good pass. Just to see passes like that in 2 more days at the Super Bowl.
Just a bucket to get South Elgin off the Shrine. Gallagher corner, Trey, no good. Another high arcing shot. Nowak, Lewis with Barnes on him. Clark finds Liam. Liam against Zeibel. Lewis is going to try and restart something there. He's trying to work a one-on-one with Darryl Barnes. Clark Lewis finds Gallagher again. Maybe a walk. Nope. It'll be a foul on Zeibel. 12 team fouls for the Storm, they said. I think they only get 10. That might be the highest they're able to go on the foul ticker.
Oh, they can put it up. They just don't like it. Once it's 10, then you get 2 shots, and the refs don't want you to put up 11, 12, 13, 14. Too much to complain about. So once it hits 10, they'll never put it up after 10. Watch that next time you're at a high school game. If it hits 10, they'll never show anything past that because it just gets too many people too upset.
Bartlett's pretty high in fouls, too. They're sitting at 8 as Gallagher goes 0 of 2 from the line.
Yeah, they are.
Zeibel might try to dribble out of this. He finds Barnes.
Bartlett could have hit free throws.
It's an errant pass, so we'll give the possession back to Bartlett.
Bartlett has missed a number of free throws. We don't have the official stats here, but they've missed a lot of free throws tonight.
Yeah, ones that they wish they could have gotten back.
Absolutely.
Gates with Warwick. Gates swings to Lewis. Lewis been a key contributor here. He's got 11 in the fourth quarter alone. Clark works off Elijah. Fade away from mid-range. No good. Zeibel hauls down another rebound. Tipped. Elijah has it. Loose ball back to Gates. Gates gonna just catch and shoot. Oh, he hit it. Not necessarily catch and shoot, a pick up and throw. Good job done there by Gates. Another timeout call. We're within 13. This timeout is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Rosen. This timeout is brought to you by Rosen. We're sitting at the 2:45 mark remaining in the fourth quarter. It is Storm 68, Hawks 54. It says on the board it might be 54-55 nonetheless.
Yeah, I thought it was another point, but maybe we got it wrong.
We're sitting in that right now, and for the Hawks, you got to get out of that hole. You need to create more turnovers off that press. They've done it a couple times, not always been able to convert it to actual scoring, but you have guys on the floor right now who can score, mainly Austin Gates and Clark Lewis. Down here for South Elgin underneath the basket.
Bartlett has not given up. They're still going after it.
Competing. All these guys are out here competing. Let's see what we got here on the scoreboard. It is 54.
I think there's something wrong with the score. I think they're a point off.
I think it's 55.
Yeah, I think it's a 13-point game.
See if we get that fixed down here at the desk.
Bartlett is there. They got it fixed.
There we go. All right, it is 55.
It's a 13-point game.
See, that was right. I should never trust my judgment. I had that right there. Another press. This is what Bartlett needs to do. This is a huge contributor. If they get burned by this press, don't be surprised.
Last time they set a screen here to come off.
And they threw a touchdown pass.
Yep, and the guy that had his man screen should have been going back with him. They should have switched on that, but they didn't. And they got an easy 2 points. So let's see how Bartlett defends it this time if they try the same thing.
See, Warwick has that arm. He'll use it. Depends on who would go long. Right now it looks like it would be Lee or Barnes. And on the floor for the Storm right now we have Lee, Barnes, Zeibel, Warwick, and Arrington. And I think we're getting another Storm timeout here to talk something over. Or they're going to talk over the score.
They're confused at the scores table. They should just have us doing it. We're not confused. We knew it was
I think we knew. We got it right, Coach. I got it all right here. I got the sheets for both teams. I even said at the what's it, the half, or not the halftime, the timeout break, I was like, oh, it's a 13-point game.
Absolutely.
We watch everything.
Hey, look up here. We'll let you know what's going on.
They don't trust us. They think we're sitting too high in the stands right now. We are. We're second to last row. At the moment,
we got the Bob Uecker seats up here. Long walk to come up.
Yeah. We got the view of everything. We can see everything in the gym up here. Truly has been an entertaining night, both basketball and then seeing all the excitement and the energy in the air. It truly is awesome to watch. Now they got it right. It is 68-55, a 13-point Storm lead. Warwick will inbound here. It's mentioning on the floor for the Hawks, it's Nowak, a junior.
How much do you have to talk over there?
Still discussing
It's like some of those instant replays in the NFL. It's like, we saw it the first time they replayed it. Why are they replaying it 22 more times and taking 10 minutes?
We got it. It's 13 points.
It's 13 points. Start the game.
Sitting with Nowak, Gates, Gallagher, Lewis, and I believe Hayden Angel's hiding back there next to Zeibel. So we got a senior, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores. As they're still discussing the score, I can show them my score sheets. We're ready. Big keys here. I guess we can take a little recap, see the big scores. Obviously, we know we have Gates. He's got 9 in this quarter. Overall, he's put up 22 on the game. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Clark Lewis had himself a nice quarter. He's at 13 on the game, 11 in the quarter. The Storm have Montgomery with 10. So McVicker with, I have McVicker at 14. Or actually, no, I have McVicker at 17. And then Miskevich also at 17. Freshman putting in work for him. We're finally ready to go, Coach. Inbound underneath the hoop.
Finally.
There's the pick play. It ends up going to Lee. Elijah gets it to Warwick, over to Lee. Lee getting trapped, loses it into the hands of Barnes, over to Bartlett. Here we go. Angel off the hands of Gallagher.
Hit him in a bad spot.
We got subs here. 3 starters. We got McVicker, Niskevich, and Ashby coming in for Lee, Arrington, Barnes. Oh, and Zybel's out too. I guess, did I miss somebody who checked in? Nope, Arrington is staying in. I said Arrington was leaving. Arrington is still in. So we got 4 seniors that one of them is not Drake Montgomery, with Lane McVicker, the lone freshman. Still no Drew Swick. Don't know if he's going to enter the game at this point for South Elgin. We got Warwick, Ashby. They're just going to try and chew some clock out here, coaches. Lewis will follow him.
Yeah, I think Coach Johnson wanted to play a lot of other kids there in the last few minutes, but you know what? And I know 14 points is a lot of points, but you know, you don't want to sit there and have something really bad happen while you're trying to give everyone a chance to play. Let's put the starters back in. You don't like to have to do that. You probably may pull the trigger a little too soon.
Tables can turn real quickly at that point.
Yeah, you had to put them back in just to be sure they could secure the lead.
Ashby converts 2 of 2. Just like that, we're sitting at a 70-54. It's back to 16 points. Maybe if we see a couple more defensive stands, we'll get some more of those players in off the bench for the Storm.
Yeah.
As there might be one of those turnovers.
Yep.
Loose ball, McVicker fighting for it. Lane's coming down. Hopefully he's all right.
Well, this last 3 minutes has taken about a half an hour so far.
Yeah. Hopefully Lane's all right. He's not looking like he's able to get up at the moment. Lane's had himself a very nice game. He's been able to get 17 here for the Storm.
Hope he's not really hurt.
Yeah.
We're too close to regional time.
They're going to try and stretch him out. I don't know if it was a cramp. Maybe he fell on it funny. Hope it's not too serious because, like you mentioned,
It's
regional
not.
time, they're going to need him
He's
down the
fine.
stretch.
He just doesn't have any. He fell down. He's got no meat on those bones, you know. He fell down, probably got a hip pointer when he fell. He's going to have a bruise there on that bone on his hip, so I think he'll be fine.
Maybe we'll see him back in the game. Maybe not. Depends.
Not
We have
tonight.
2 minutes left.
Not tonight.
We'll see. Dunlop, 42 for the Hawks, checks back in as Montgomery will sub in for McVicker. Drake skates on him. Finds Warwick and went off Ashby's hands. Toward the end of the game, fan section are still not.
They're all here.
Yeah,
Nobody
they're all here.
left.
They're still talking smack too. Gates fakes it, corner, Nowak, Gates, Austin, Gates. Clark Lewis loses it to Montgomery. Drake. Dribbling around, he's just trying to get rid of some clock here as we do see some of those guys coming in. We see Lorenzo Verarga, Moses Montgomery, Mark Petrus as Ashby floats one in, and Oriel Wuckett. All 4 seniors. I've not seen Lorenzo a whole lot this year. Neither with Moses.
The game now has officially come to a crawl. Now it's just, let's get this over with. The fat lady is singing.
Vergara is how you say Lorenzo's last name. I know Lorenzo, I feel bad. It's all right. People butcher last names all the time. No whack, no good. Rebound. Jake got another one of his own offensive boards. Gates. Good. Gates for 3.
Oh, Coach Wolfsmith. 45 seconds, down 15. Get a timeout here.
Let's get more opportunities to talk about the game. Like I said, McVicker of 17. As real quick before we get started, this timeout is brought to you by Rosen Hyundai. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time. Shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Rosen. This timeout is brought to you by Rosen. Ending thoughts. Austin Gates has had himself very quietly a very nice quarter, Coach. I have him at 12 here. Put up 2 in the third and then had 11 in the whole first half. If I do my math, that serves him as 25 on the game, game's leading scorer. And then,
he's had a good night. Had a good night.
Yes.
He tried to carry the load, but he just couldn't. South Elgin's just too talented and was really ready to play tonight. Came out with a lot of enthusiasm. Took the game away from Bartlett immediately, and Bartlett just was never really able to get back into it.
Just didn't have enough.
You know,
we're sitting at 45.5 seconds remaining. Ideally looking to dribble out some clock as we see some Bartlett students hitting the exits early, trying to save time for traffic purposes. Same can be said for some South Elgin fans, not all. Arrington on the inbound looking, needs to find somebody. Finds Moses Montgomery, who's going to get fouled immediately. I don't know if we got a need for that now. We're sitting
now
at 50.
Now we're going to foul.
The bright side, it gives Moses a chance to put himself on the score sheet for the
There
evening.
you go. Come on, Moses. Oh, new winner of the hairstyle right here. Right here. I like it.
So he beats, in your eyes, Coach, he beats Lane for his haircut?
Yes. This is the winner. He's a late. I did not notice this earlier. Oh, no, this is the man. Who is that, Moses?
Moses Montgomery. He's a junior.
Montgomery. He wins the hair of the day.
He goes 0 for 2 from the line.
He wins the hair of the day.
Lewis thought about a deep three. Looking. Finds Dunlop. Dunlop's going to heave one. Off the glass, it's good.
Gotta call that. Don't
nice
foul.
Shot
Don't
for Dunlop.
Foul. Oh.
They fouled again.
No, they called timeout. 27 seconds.
Yeah, now we're loud. Chanting, jumping up and down. Students are excited. We got
Great
our
night
band
for South
playing.
Elgin.
This is awesome. Gotta love it. Bartlett fans, students on their way out here. Getting awfully close to sending everybody out. Our South Elgin students are wishing them a farewell. As for the game, we've pretty much gone over it all. We've had all these timeouts to talk about it. This has been a dragging last 3 minutes of this
this last 3 minutes has been hard to handle. Not much good basketball going on right now. All the good basketball was played earlier. Just kind of playing it out and calling times out, fouling, and, you know, whatever.
And the inbound
I see
here.
Gates is still in the game, trying to get him a few more points, I guess.
Steve Lorenzo.
Don't foul him.
Maybe we get to see the bench is getting excited for Lorenzo here.
All right, here we go. Come on, Lorenzo, put a couple in.
Free throw, Lorenzo, no good. South Elgin fan section's been great all night.
And they've decided it's time to go.
Yep. Personally,
not South Elgin, Bartlett. Bartlett fan section just left the building.
Free throw, no good for Lorenzo with the time.
They've missed 4 in a row from the foul line.
Personally, like to shout out my brother sitting in the fan section. I see him right now, he's waving at me. It's good to see him here, part of the freshman team.
Don't
foul him.
No,
Peters has it. We don't need another foul.
Don't foul.
Call it, we're done. Perfect. That'll do it. We get a rushing of the court. The final, South Elgin 72, Bartlett 60. We'll be back to finish off the game, talk about the game after these commercial breaks.
Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to bring the whole family for a great night out. We're nearby in Algonquin and Crystal Lake with specials all week long. Enjoy 65-cent boneless wings on boneless Thursdays and Mondays. Get half-priced wings on Tuesdays. And stop by on Wednesdays for 99-cent chicken tenders and $1.49 kids meals. Sign up for our free Plays and Rewards loyalty program. Earn points, get rewards. It's more of what you love for what you already love to do. It's all here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Algonquin and Crystal Lake.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
That'll do it here from South Elgin High School. Big fan section filing out after rushing the court. Our final here, South Elgin 72, Bartlett 60. Coach, that definitely did not feel like a 12-point game.
Get out here in a couple weeks to watch the regional play. The South Elgin team is something to behold. They really had a great game tonight, but the atmosphere is what'll get you. It was exciting. It was fun to be here. There's no better place to be than South Elgin High School for boys basketball or girls basketball on Friday night. Both games were exciting times.
It's fun to watch both games. Pleasure doing it with you, Coach. Until next time, we're going to get out of here before the lights turn off on us. Andy Jachim, Coach Hinkle, South Elgin basketball. We'll see you folks next time.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, a factory authorized Bryant dealer, whatever it takes. Find them online at customheating.com. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.